can't believe the latest news that's being shared, specifically the news that is going to affect and impact me, my wife, my kid, my family the most here happening in Florida. And no, I'm not talking about the hurricanes or the housing market crisis or the homeowners insurance crisis or anything like that, which, by the way, we are soon about to meet our real estate agent friend, professional, local agent, top producing agent, to bring you guys more information on just that very topic, subject, and the most important facts and issues plaguing the housing market industry, the real estate industry right now, the real estate market, the housing market, as we're in a reverse housing market crash. But more so, the news of effects to our lives as it relates to mandates, lockdowns, masks, new protocols and requirements, forcing folks to revert back to the Stone Age, literally 2 or 3 years ago, and distance themselves, separate, shelter in place. Now, these news stories, headlines, videos, titles, thumbnails, they're all over TikTok, Twitter, X, YouTube. Probably maybe even one of those videos suggested this video for you to watch me tell you this story. But at the end of the day, it's everywhere. And I'm getting comments from folks living in Florida of the strange instances that they are experiencing when visiting public places, visiting doctors' offices, visiting department stores, retail stores, of what is likely to happen in September, October, moving forward, as there is a potential threat and anticipation of a rise in cases with an influx of record spikes, percentage based, of new admittance into hospitals and emergency rooms because of such. It's crazy. It's wild. I was actually getting a little tickle in my throat yesterday and kind of got me freaked out, but I think I'm going to be okay. I had some maple syrup, fixed me right up. Now, the main thing is that if this is actually happening, if this is actually true, the lockdowns are coming, then we got to figure out a way to protect ourselves. Now, it's strange and eerie timing. Literally, lockdowns are coming, hurricanes are coming, more crisis, more destruction, more despair, more chaos, more problems, more trouble is coming, theoretically, to the state of Florida, while the governor of Florida is seemingly losing any steam that he may have had of actually becoming a Republican nominee candidate for president, for the 47th president. So we got a lot going on. Hey, we may even see a new precedent with the president of the United States being of non-white descent. We'll just go with that. Granted, we have seen it before, but I think that this particular candidate could set a precedent. And from there, likely, literally, as we do have somewhat of a melting pot of culture here, the president of the United States could literally be anybody, anyone, any person, I don't know the pronouns that they use. Maybe even that could be a potential possibility of a president that has specific choice in description and how you go about describing them. I'm trying not to get my channel booted off the platform, so forgive me, YouTube. I'm trying to be PC here. But the fact of the matter is we are literally coming upon a time where we are faced with potential lockdowns are coming and a hurricane. And we are literally in the eye of the storm. And it's not just us here, but we collectively as a country, because if it's not Florida, it's California. If it's not California, it's Kentucky. If it's not Kentucky, it's Texas or Mississippi or Louisiana or New York or Vermont or Hawaii or Arizona or Utah. If it's not one, it's the other, or it could potentially be all of them at one time. So what do you do? Well, that is a very good question. So yesterday, my wife and I, we spent the day getting ready. So we went and got our van. We went and you guys probably haven't seen the van in quite a while. But if you've been watching the channel, then you know that we do have a van. So we did have a summer of full-time van life where we traveled the country. And so we have a van. It's essentially a bug out van, basically, that is pretty much self-sustained. As long as we have water and a place to dump, black and gray water, we should be fine. And, it's got batteries, it's got solar. Like, I think we could actually sustain life for a relatively long period of time, and also off the grid, isolated and secluded from some of the chaos that is likely to ensue. Granted, videos being posted, getting thousands of views, hundreds of thousands of views, millions of views on YouTube of massive warnings issued by the government of chaos and rioting in the streets, and, get ready, get prepared, only a few days left with an anticipated D-Day in September being less than a month away, really, based on what you guys have been telling me. So we went and we got our van. We went to the van, we cranked it up. It's running fine. We're going to clean it out a little bit, and we're going to get it ready to go. And basically be ready to go at a moment's notice and pretty much distance ourselves from whatever the threat may be as we are theoretically pursuing a positive. We're going to move away from a negative and pursue a positive, or multiple positives, really. Is that in this country? I don't know. Granted, we did spend some time in Canada just a few weeks ago this summer. I don't know. But at the end of the day, we did go yesterday to get our van prepped. And we got a little bit of work to do. We're going to get serviced. And maybe, who knows, maybe we're just going to pack up and leave out of here in the next 24 to 48 hours, just because of the possibility of what is likely to come. Granted, there have been state of emergencies issued for certain counties in Florida by the governor, our county not included. But at the end of the day, I honestly don't really know what to believe. I don't really know what's true. I don't even know what the biggest, most important primary threat is at this time, because there's so much going on and there's so much information being shared and spread out there. Some of it contradicting the other, none of it really making sense, only all of it somewhat limiting me to only have a fight or flight mode, really, in response, which is not the life that I dreamed of, but, it's the hand that we've been dealt. What do you guys think? Have you seen a lot of the things that have been going on, the videos that have been floating around on social media, on TikTok, on Twitter, on YouTube, the news headlines that are coming out with one news reporting one particular possible outcome, an event, and then the other one kind of discrediting it, but also then presenting its own possible event or outcome? What do you think? What do you think we should do first? What do you think is most important to save and protect ourselves from what's likely to occur next? Now, granted, your answer may vary depending on who you are and where you live, because obviously if you are in Hawaii, then your answer is probably going to be completely different than someone living in Florida, or if someone living in New York, or someone living in Idaho. But I'd still love to know what you guys think. And also, I think it would be very helpful and beneficial to help everyone in the community, in the family, in the comment section down below. Please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's keep this conversation going. You guys take care, be safe. See you real soon. Bye.